Alright, here we go. Do. Okay. All right.
Captain on bridge.
Nope. I want to continue the story mode. This looks like it's ours. Oh yeah, it's this weird thing. We want story.
ハイペリオン号一行は全文明の遺跡海縁城へとやってきました。失われたデザイアジェムを求め海縁の目を使い漁師の海への侵入を目指すことになります。しかし作戦前夜アインシュタイン博士が襲撃を受け行方不明に。同時に海縁の目も原因不明の暴走を起こします。デザイアジェムを取り戻すためブローニャは漁師の海へと飛び込んだのでした。ブローニャ作戦地点。
僕はヨアヒム。
I'm joking.
君の名前は
Isn't that Welt though? I feel like that's one of Welt's other names. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's a Welt.
ブローニャ大きい。
Bronya, I saw you falling from the huge wormhole. You're from the outside world, right? Don't worry, you're in the Sea Quanta for a while. You can still make it back. Thank you, but Bronya is not coming back. Bronya is looking for someone lost in the depths of the sea. You are heading deeper into the Sea Quanta. That place is dangerous. You shouldn't get too close. Bronya knows the risk, but must press forward. This is a rift between reality and the possibilities of dimension of imaginary theories and actual existence. I'm standing visual in the vast labyrinth to stop people from going deeper. Well, too bad, Sonny. Walk away, you can't simply enter the Sea Quanta. You must pass the test. The test is just fighting? Okay. Too bad it's not the charge up one. Oh, can I move? Nope. This is slow, Bronya. Yeah, this is least effective, Bronya. Oh, that's a chest. What am I doing? We win. Yo, what's up, baby? Well, oh, I guess I have to click him like that.
あなたが召喚したのですか？
Did you summon those monsters?
それらは漁師の海から生まれた影、認識の投射。
They're shadows of sea projections of your cognition spawns of your memory.
この空間にいる限り、
This world can manifest your innermost
心
desires.
の奥にあるものを見続けるんだ。僕の意志とは
I had nothing to do with them. Know this, the shadows grow stronger as you approach the sea.
武器がそれらに与え
Real
られる
world
ダメージが
weapons
限られ
can
ている
only do so much, but you seem to wield powers capable of defeating them.
それ
重装ウサギの
Are you talking about Project Bunny? There's a Project Bunny, people? Why is there a Project Bunny? Is it like Project Get Your Forger in a bunny outfit? Because I can get behind that, but Project Bunny, that sounds weird, even for anime. All right,
重装ウサギ
Project Bunny, a cute name indeed.
その力も漁
Its
師の海から
power is drawn by the sea quanta, and you have yet to unlock its true potential. Oh, is it bunny because of the hopping between plates? Okay. I take it back. That actually makes sense.
でもそれは
But that will be a topic for another day.
話じゃないんだ。
I would have called it Project Puddle Hopper. Puddle Hopper. You know, if I could pronounce it, I would call it that.
ブローニャを脅かすことはでき
The
ません。
Quantum Shadows failed to defeat Bronya. She is now qualified to enter the
資
sea.
格がありますか？
君は特別
Your past has tempered your will and resilience far beyond that of your age.
強い人ほど
But strong individuals tend to have a vulnerable hole in their
ブ
heart.
ローニャ
Your trials have just begun, Bronya.
君はもう一つの世界、こことは全く異なる世界に行くんだ。気をつけて。過去の迷いや痛みが君の最大の敵となるだろうから。
Interesting.
その世界で君の答えを聞かせて。
執行命令なし。任務完了。
Perfect time. I need to use the restroom, so I'll be back, guys. Okay, I am back, and we got Charles' group. Sup, I came here from your lower voids and asked me anything. I'll just take a shower for a bit. So if you want specific lore questions in HR3, can you please comment? I won't be able to hear it. You can make spoilers. I'm back, but if you have no questions, all good. I have no questions at this time. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the hold up, guys. Alright. Okay, dokie. Hey, HJ, how are you? It's nice to have everybody here. How are you guys doing? We just started. We did one level where we were in the Sea of Quanta. Is that Himiko? Yeah, I thought so. I was all like, that sounds like Himiko. What just happened? Oh, is this another ward or is this like a fake? What is this place? Same for year 1, class C, Wednesday morning. Session 2. English instructor Himiko. She's nice. She looks a lot nicer in this. Barnya, I'm disappointed. I didn't expect a good girl like you to sleep in class. I expected it. I know the finals are coming and everyone's working hard, but do remember to sleep, girls. Okay. The class laughed. It sounded like what they would do when Kiana gets caught dozing off. It was a familiar voice. Branya hadn't heard it for far too long. Himiko, she bowed her head quickly, covered her mouth, and tried not to tremble. Reason told her that she must rein her emotions in. Branya, it's alright, sugar. Just try to stay awake in class. Himiko was rather surprised by Branya's reaction. Branya tried to calm herself. It's another word, a totally different word. Ding dong. There goes the bell. Time for morning combat training. Gather at the courtyard, girls. Just so I can, I'm guessing we're in another ward, but just to double check. It looks like the same place. The place ain't very high as I remembered it. But she looked at the Sinnoh Plaza, two familiar individuals for talking to each other. All students have assembled Miss Himiko. Get into groups of 3, warm up, and go for some free sparring. Maybe I should wait for them to talk first. That way you guys can hear it. Try not to get injured, guys. This isn't real. Brianna must figure out what happened. Would you like to join my group? Franya looked around and saw the rest of the girls have formed their own groups. Branya shall join. Oh, so Himiko's gonna be on our team? Oh, okay. So we're gonna fight her. Becomes more important against an unbeatable opponent. She's not unbeatable. Let's do it. Accept your challenge. Are you with me, Branya? Does not mind.
危険指数上昇
I need to move. Okay.
目標捕捉ファイヤ
I can tell that players were probably like going crazy when they were fighting Himiko like this because Star Rail wasn't out yet. This isn't my Himiko, but I can see how like special this would be. I forgot I had Fu. What? Fu can Kamehameha? Fu can Kamehameha here? Like, what is that? I kind of want Fu now.
ファイヤ目標捕捉ファイヤ目標捕捉
Yeah, she's not getting me.
体力保持完了ボイドエクスプロージョン
Oh, I forgot. Okay. That's not the Bronya that can punch things. Alright. Oh, let's get that before we kill Himiko. Just in case. Yeah, it's a Street Fighter character. Exactly. It's like Ryu from Street Fighter. That's I was thinking that too, but Dragon Ball Z came out before that. Like I was thinking Street Fighter, but Dragon Ball Z came out of my mouth. There you go. Fu, it's an exciting battle. Good job, Bruce. You surprised me, Bronya. I don't think we ever sparred before, but you seem to know my every move. You showed some great moves. I hope to see you in the real mission. Time for a break? Thirsty? It's on me, girls. Miss Himiko, you're holding. Oh well. Please refrain from drinking in class. It might affect the students. This won't get me drunk. It's against the rules. We're only several minutes from break time. It's against the rules. This is funny. You're teaching an afternoon class, so you can't get drunk during lunch. I'll be watching you. Collapsed onto a bench by Fu, who gave a faint smile. The scene felt familiar and alien at the same time. What is it, Bronya? You look a little pale.
ブローニャなら大丈夫です
Bronya is alright. You seem pretty tired. You did fall asleep in class. It's perfectly fine to opt out. Here at St. Freda, no one will force you to do anything. Relax and treat this place as your home and us your family.
ブローニャは疲れていません
Hey Jack, how are you doing? Bronya is not tired. She still has strength.
もう少し訓練したいです
Bronya wishes to continue training.
姫子先生や委員長とこうして交流する機会はめったにありませんだからブローニャはこの時を大事にしたいと思います
Bronya treasures every moment of sparring with Miss Himiko. Yep. Hey Jack, it's been a while. I'm glad to see you're still around. Alright, let's see. And it would be a shame if Bronya... Cool! Well, make sure you drive home safely. I don't suppose I can back out now.
姫子先生
It's Himiko, class monitor. Bronya is ready.
お願いします
少し休みますか任務完了です
Okay, so we got everything we needed. Yeah, you can tell this is very different looking than the past. Afternoon of the same day from the same classroom.
今の 状況を整理しましょう。
It's a little different from the real world.
ここは聖フレイヤ学園ですが、
Is Saint Freia's high, but not the one Bronya knows.
姫子少佐も委員長もかすかに違うところがあります。それに今のところ他の人の痕跡を感じられません。
Himiko and Fuha felt somewhat different, and Bronya couldn't find anyone else.
漁師の海は平行世界が集まる場所だと博士は言っていました。ですがブローニャは本当に平行世界に入ったとは思いません。
Dr. Einstein said the sea is a confluence of parallel universes. Did Bronya enter one of them?
ではヨアヒムが言っていた答えとは何のことでしょうか。
What exactly does Jacqueline answer refer to? Ooh, that's another Ding Dong. That always reminds me of Danganronpa games. It's not the same Ding Dong, but it's just the idea of it.
情報が足りません。ブローニャはこの世界のことをもっと把握しなければなりません。
Bronya needs to gather more information about this world. We all do.
午後の講義は歴史ですね。
The next class is history. Bronya may be able to retrieve useful intel from it.
あら、今日欠席してる
Oh
生徒
no.
がかなり多いわね。
Oh no. Hey, Greenie X. Nice seeing you as well. Oh dear, too many students failed to show up. No wonder.
授業を始めるわよ。みんな席について。
It's funny, in Star Rail she was bad, in this game she's bad. Alright girls, get back to your seats, prepare to get some history. What?
今日は前回の続き、第二次崩壊について。
Oh, the second eruption. This is actually fascinating. We'll start where we left off last time and talk about the second eruption.
ブローニャ
Important lore here.
私の姿を見てどうしたのかしら
Bronya, why are you staring at me?
ブローニャは今日の内容に興味があります。先生の言葉を聞き逃したくない。
I was thinking the same thing for this. Bronya is actually interested in history and does not wish to miss historical facts.
そう、その気持ちもわかるわ。一応、第二次崩壊の発生地はあなたの故郷だものね。
Indeed, the epicenter of the second eruption was where your home was.
ブローニャ、
Oh,
この
interesting.
薬剤についてどれくらい知ってるかしら
How much do you know about the disaster, Bronya?
第二次崩壊は人類史上最大の災難です。はじめはシベリアのバビロン実験室で、そして徐々に世界レベルに蔓延しました。
It emerged from the Babylon labs in Siberia and developed into the worst cataclysm known to humanity. A lot of things in history has happened in Siberia. I've been learning that recently.
第二次崩壊で誕生したのは空間を支配する空の律者です。
The eruption gave birth to the Herschel of the Void,
災いをもたらしました。
bringing unimaginable suffering to humanity.
よろしい。ちゃんと予習をしてきたよね。ただ一つ間違いがあったわ。
Welcome back, Charles. Good, you've been reading, I can tell, but there are a few minor mistakes.
第二次崩壊がシベリアで発生した後、天命はすぐ行動し、周辺エリアの犠牲を抑えた。
Yeah, it would appear that it is pretty big here.
消滅しているわ。
Minimize the casualties and neutralize the Herschel within 22 hours. Okay.
天命の素早い決断のおかげで、ほとんどの地域がこの災難から逃れられたの。
So quick response prevented the disaster from escalating further.
まさか
What?
では、映像資料を見ながら今日の授業を始めるわよ。
Let's review some video footage taken from the event. Oh, I thought... Oh, okay. Oh, you look, it's us. I haven't seen Kiana in like a hot minute in this game.
射撃開始。目標捕捉。
Alright. After playing her for like the first 20 hours, we haven't seen her at all.
装備開始
Alright.
完了。ブローニャ了解しました。 目標捕捉ファイヤー後位外目標捕捉ファイヤー目標捕捉ファイヤー目標捕捉ファイヤー
Yep, yep.
イエスマスター
Oh, it's this thing again. Okay. Oh no. I didn't want a shield. There we go. This thing has like no range. Hey look, it's my friends. Alright. Oop. Alright. So it's completely unlivable. Warlords took power and caused civil war. It's over cause of the power vacuum. The one who saved Bronya is as a baby was Kikolia, which makes sense, and Bronya became a combat slave for the warlords. Okay, makes sense.
射撃開始目標捕捉ファイヤー目標捕捉ファイヤー
Do I black hole in this form? Yeah, I black hole in this form.
目標捕捉ファイヤー解禁
この戦争で
Two Forces was
戦局を左右した。
Two Forces was instrumental in the Second Honkai War.
一つは天命北米支部が開発した戦術機構。第二次崩壊で初めて実戦投入され、バルキリーに劣らないほどの戦闘能力を見せたわ。
Mechs developed by Shitsky North America, first deployed in the war with performance on par with Valkyries.
二つ目は天命
Oh.
SU バルキリー、セシリア・シャニアテが率いた節郎小隊。
Okay, so this is from Grainy EX. They should also add that the robot as a battle suit. If you use Bronya, she will pilot it. Okay, cool.
彼女たちは律者と戦い
While fighting the Herschel, the Valkyries also helped. I'm gonna wait till she finishes talking. While fighting the Herschel, the Valkyries also help evacuate many civilians from surrounding cities.
彼女たちの努力がなかったら、崩壊が世界にもたらした痛みはより大きなものになっていたでしょう。
Also, this is from YouTube, from Charles. Kokolia was not in there for her back then, and then Kokolia was the assassination target of warlords. Bronya was the one sent to eliminate Kokolia, but instead Kokolia took Bronya into her orphanage. Okay, cool. Good to know. And that's why the orphanage is significant in Star Rail, which, again, I played Star Rail first, so I didn't know the significance of said orphanage, but now I do. Alright. Their efforts helped us recover quickly from the eruption.
各有私も当時彼女たちに救われた身よ。
I was one of the many people they rescued back then.
でも崩壊が収束した後、節郎小隊にはある疑惑がかけられたわ。無断で職務を離れた疑いがあるってね。天命側は彼女たち節郎小隊に一般市民を避難誘導するよう指示なんて出していなかったのよ。
After the war, the Snow Wolves were charged with disobedience, never gave orders to evacuate
でも
civilians.
私から見ると彼女たちは間違っていないわ。
But I happen to disagree.
自分で判断もできないで命令に従うだけのバルキリーなんてただの道具と何の違いもないでしょ。
The Valkyries must be given the privilege of judgment, or they will end up as mindless tools.
それについてはみんなも分かっていると思うわ。だからセイフレイヤにあのセシリアさんが作った学園に来たのよね。
I trust everyone shares this belief, or you wouldn't have signed up for this institution founded by Lady Coquille. I don't know why I can't pronounce her name all of a sudden. As thunderous applause echoed in the classroom, Cocolia, there we go, beamed with pride and delight. Charles from YouTube again, Sealy was the one who brought back her humanity. Okay, Sealy was. Sealy's far more important in this game, I found out, than in Star Wars. Celia is like Bronya, you could say it's very important in Star Wars as far as being the leader of Belbog, and she shows up every once in a while. But Celia, I feel like, is not important in Star Wars at all, at least so far. Other than motivation for Bronya, I guess you could say in Star Wars. There is many extra context outside of the game. Manga visual novels. You missed one of my comment. Did I miss one of your comments? Are we talking about it was company and no, I read that one. Cocolia was not in there for I read that one. I read the NAGE one, but I like in my mind I just don't know what it is. But yeah. Well, actually, no, it's orphanage. You just separated the word. And then Silly was the one who brought back humanity. There were so many extra. Is your comment up here? Siberia is a pretty big. No, I read every single comment. Okay. This is not the history of Bronya new. Cocolia Valkyrie. Leaving only Bronya and Cocolia in the classroom. Miss Cocolia. What is it, Bronya? Why did Miss Cocolia become a Valkyrie? I'm guessing it's not. It could be something that there's a word mixed up or anything. I don't see any more of your stuff. I see I'll take a shower. It was completely unlivable. Cocolia was not there. And then her assassination target one, there is so many extra context. Sealy was the one who brought back her humanity. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything I haven't seen. So I got you interested in that speech, did I? Okay, no problem, Charles. Cocolia gently patted Bronya on the head. Indeed. Why did I do that? I used to be confused about my choice. I grew up in Siberian orphanage. Survival was all that I could think of. There was plenty of other orphans like me in the northern wastes.
例えば軍に入って子供を保護したり、温かい家になる孤児院を作ったり。
でも先生はバルキリーになりました。
But Miss Cocolia became a Valkyrie.
気づいたの。どんな道を歩いても
There are many ways to provide others. Yeah.
でもバルキリーだけが、聖フレイヤ学園のバルキリーだけが与えられる。
That only could be provided by Valkyries, Saint Freya.
それは
Things like what? Hope and freedom. I learned that from Principal Sinceria during the war. That's main character's mom, right? Sinceria. Miss Cocolia reminds me of Bronya, of someone familiar, but still different. I know a bit about your unpleasant past, Bronya. But put it all behind you, dear. This is Saint Freya High. You won't have to take orders from anyone. Explore the campus, make new friends, and think about your future. Just follow the voice of your heart. You're free here. To take them by surprise, she got used to it so much she feels nothing of her body back then. Okay. I think you're talking about Bronya, right? Or mate. Bronya did not know how to respond. There was an awkward silence. The classroom door suddenly opened. It's not showing a Jin. I'm not sure what the word is. I'm not sure why YouTube is phasing out your stuff. Like, I have it on moderate modding. Let me see if I can turn it off real quick. No, I don't even have it on that. Like, YouTube is literally doing it by itself. I don't have that on. Community modding. Yeah, I don't have any of that on, so it's just general stuff that's not shown. Sorry. You busy, Kakolia? What is that, Himiko? It's about the HQ mission. Looks easy enough for our students, but we must act quickly.
生徒を含めて今動けるのはどれくらいいるのかしら
How many girls are ready for deployment, and that includes our students?
4人よ。前にあなたが招いた子も入れてね。
So only 4? That seems bad. Yeah, we need a few more. So most of the school's already been deployed. Okay.
そうだ。ここにいい人材がいるわ。
I think there's someone suitable here. Oh, me.
本人もうずうずしてるみたいだし。そうよね、ブローニャ。
Yeah, of course. Sure.
ブローニャが
Turned around and found Bronya watching them. She's obviously heard the conversation. Is confident. Include Bronya if you need another Valkyrie on the team.
もちろんいいわブローニャ極東支部第5小隊へようこそ
To the Far East Branch we go.
今夜すぐ出発しないといけないの後で資料を渡すから準備しておいてちょうだい
Okay.
ブローニャは万全の準備を整えておく
Shall prepare. Okay, Kakolia nodded and left the classroom with Himiko. Bronya stood there and thought about this word.
過去の痛みと迷いブローニャにとってその言葉はある人のことを思い出
She
す
can only think of one person.
バカリア先生その
And that one person is the ice cream person with the car that drives around her block. Alright. I know I used to when I was a kid.
現実じゃない
Sonic ice cream was the real thing.
指示を
Alright. Why is everything all dark? Do they not have lights on at the school? Okay, so everyone's like souped up.
ファイヤ
I guess I need to talk to her. Evening front gates. I'll introduce you to the squad members, Bronya.
まずは姫子先生それからフカあなたのクラスの委員長ね
So I already know them because it's my class monitor and
カ
Himiko.
カリア先生がおっしゃ
I'm relieved to know that Bronya is our new squad
あ
member.
ともう一人あら
There should be one more person. She is late. Is that her?
この声
Is that Kiana? We haven't seen her in... Oh, nope. It's Sealy. It's Sealy. Okay. That makes more sense.
どうして精霊が
Alright. So we got Sealy back.
執行命令なし敵全員沈黙これより帰還 ブローニャ作戦地カカリア先生
I'll try to type it by sentence to figure out what's wrong with this filter. Yeah, go right ahead. That's fine. I'm sorry, Miss Kakolia. I shouldn't be late.
遅刻するとはね何かあったの
But you are late. What happened?
準備に時間かかってしまってでももう大丈夫です
Preparing for the mission took longer than I thought. Don't worry, it's done. I like the music. The music right now is pretty fantastic. So, oh, they do have an autoplay. It's alright.
するわねこの子が今日入ってきたブローニャ
She's a little older than you. I forgot.
少し上ね
I can't have it on because it's not speaking English. It's alright. This is Bronya, a new squad member. She's a little older than you. Bronya? Okay, that's nothing.
この子はゼーレ。少し人見知りだけどいい子だから仲良くしてあげてね。
Sincerely shy at times.
はじめまして、ブローニャお姉ちゃん。
Now she's being nice.
はじめまして。
戦艦の到着まであと数分。
Few minutes, get ready.
ブローニャは
What do you expect, Bronya?
カリアお母様がバル
Became a Valkyrie, there's no orphanage, no X10 project.
つまりこの世界には普通に成長した
Sincerely would be a normal girl in this world.
ブローニャは
Bronya should have
分
guessed.
かっていた。指示を
Alright. Okay. We arrived. Let's go on the mission. Convoy from HQ was ambushed 3 days ago. We suffered 0 casualties but lost something valuable. This attack may be orchestrated by a secret organization known as Anti-O3. An anti-Siski group led by a Siski trader. They were careful, but we picked up their tracks. Are we fighting Welt? Would be so cool if we were fighting Welt here. Ainta says mission Agent Fox is not likely, more like a local gangster boss, but commanding powers far beyond that. Maybe not. Think Agent Fox took the asset to sell for a good price.
その人物に会う必要がありそうね。
Time to meet the sly creature.
姫子と深は私と共に銀狐の元へ行きましょう。
Okay, so she's
そ
gonna
の
do
間
the fox.
ブローニャとゼーレはこの周辺の地形を調査して物資の隠せそうな
Okay, so we have to
気づかれないよう
do
に
the
わかり
errands.
ました。ブローニャお姉ちゃん。銀狐の拠点の周りに
Is well protected by patrolling racks. Bronya shall hack one of them to deduce patrolling routes and locate stolen goods.
いいと思う。
Sounds great. We'll need to find a suitable target.
と
I think we can go to the plaza north. There are less mechs there, so it's easier for us to find an isolated
気
one.
になった機構を見つけやすいと思うよ。はい、行きましょう。
Let's do this thing.
ゼーレより独立していて大人っぽい。もしゼーレが
Perhaps that's what Celia would have been if she survived the test.
ゼーレ
Celia.
目標発見
Alright.
ブローニャ了解しました。
Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe I had to be like... Maybe it was a stealth mission.
ブローニャ作戦カカリア先生遅くなって
The nice thing is we can skip this. It might have been a stealth mission and I just wasn't paying attention. Oops.
目的地に着きました。
照準装置初期化完了
Push forward but avoid enemies. Hack the drones. Nice, okay. So I have to... Okay, so that's a drone that I can see. I need to hack them by using T. Okay. Got it. Can I use T on this guy? Yeah, I can.
艦長次の目標座標は目標発見
They found one.
見回りの経路を解析すると
Patrol routes indicate that north and west are heavily guarded.
西側は市の中心
In the west is downtown area, which quiets down after midnight and makes for an unexpected but good hiding spot.
北側は銀狐の勢力範囲内で本人の主要活動エリアでもあるため守りが厳重なのもうなずけます
Argent Fox turf is in the north, it's heavily defended, and Argent Fox is frequently spotted here.
時間がありません
Time is of the essence, we need to split our forces. I'll go to Twitch, maybe that's better, this is... Well, I like my YouTube better, but feel free to go to Twitch and type what you needed to type, so... I'm watching both, so...
じゃないよ
No, not these two places. The fox probably hid the things here.
ここですか。
A poor guard. It's funny that you're able to say dog sheet, but you couldn't say what you were trying to say. Here, a poorly guarded and dilapidated warehouse. Why is Seely's so sure?
ゼーレ
Seely, it's the patrol routes. Not many mechs are here, but one is always around to monitor things. Looks odd to me.
なるほど。まるで
It does feel odd to Barda. It seems very deliberate.
違和感があります。それに気づいたということは。
Seely has been highly observant and seems to know the city inside and out. I just saw it in the mission briefing.
ブローニャは
Bronya does not remember reading about this in the mission briefing.
この違和感はない。
Seely is acting too defensively. Twitch link. I have a YouTube link on my Twitch. I don't know if I ever put a... oh, that's my dashboard. You won't be able to get in there. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I got you. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Give me a sec. There we go. Give me a sec. There we go. Give me a sec. Here we go. And now I can stop the reverberating. Okay, you should be good. We took down Fox.
殺したのですか。
The fox is killed. Yeah, it's just a tranquilizer. One more body is one more trouble. Cool. Okay, so let me read what he's gonna say. Well, actually I don't need to. You guys can see it right here, but it's not well lit up. But I'll read it anyway. Bronya was living in Heck as an 8-year-old. Bronya had to make use of her child like a bot. That's why, because it does not. Yeah, okay, I can see why. Penalties to take them by surprise. She got used to it so much she feels nothing of her body back then. Silly was. GG's so much she feels nothing of her body and was the one who brought back her humanity. Yeah, this took 10 minutes to send. The reason why it says, the reason why YouTube stopped it, and I can already tell from what you wrote, is because you use child instead of petite. They are really, if you use the word child, it can't be misconstrued. And that's why, YouTube blocked that. I am fairly certain. I have acquired, which you didn't say anything wrong, by the way. It's just YouTube's AI thinks that it could be wrong. I acquired the Fox special access key. How are you, Gorston?
ゼーレが怪しい。
Seely found a suspicious location, and now Bronya is sharing the coordinates. YouTube has a naked yoga in the platform live right now. Why is this a problem? Do they really? I had no idea. Yeah, YouTube is kind of silly. There's a lot of weird channels on YouTube, but they're offended by like the weirdest stuff, even if what you said wasn't wrong or anything. They're like, it's just strange. It really is, and like you said, they have a weird yoga thing, platform going on, whatever. But yeah, they have a lot of weird channels on YouTube, and not all of them should be around, to tell you the truth. So I'm not sure. If you look at the terms and everything, like how are some of these channels existing? All right. My guess is that they don't apply for monetization. Well, YouTube can be, and I'm not going to attack the mouth that will one day feed me, but the thing about it, though, is what I think is going on, and I don't know for sure. But if I had to guess, they're not applying, these channels that should not be around are not applying for monetization, so YouTube is not paying them. But they are selling their products and stuff by, you know, links in the description and stuff like that. That's what I'm guessing. Because I don't think those channels could pass the test that's needed for monetization. I knew someone that did ASMR stuff on YouTube. And when I say no, I don't know them well or anything, but I knew them and they got blocked from YouTube, right? Which, to tell you the truth, it wasn't as bad as a lot of these YouTube channels existing right now, so. This is abandoned warehouse is the fox hiding place. Found it, a biometric sensor. It's hidden in the sidewall. Good. The warehouse matches the intel on one of Argent's Fox's hideout. Good job, Celia and Varnia. Your guess was right. Use the key to open the warehouse. Let's see what they stole from us. Who are you? Jacqueline. So I have a sneaking suspicion this Jacqueline is definitely Welt somehow. I'm thinking, because we know Welt got trapped in the sea iguana. What, a kid in the warehouse? But this is where the fox hid the stolen goods? Perhaps this boy is the stolen good? What are you saying? What are you doing to me? Don't come any closer. Careful, I'm detecting Honkai energy emissions from him. He's casting physical weapons out of thin air with energy alone. Wow, this guy took that attack and was just fine with it. Is the real name. He's Norwegian for Jacqueline is his real name. Wait, so wait, Welt Yane's real name is Jacqueline? This is a pronunciation for each characters for words that might be hard to pronounce. Jacqueline equals Yo Wa Kim. So Yo Wa Kim. Lochim is the real name. He is Norwegian. Okay. Yeah, my pronunciation's gonna take some time. But Yo Wa Kim. Yo Wa Kim. Anyway, we'll just call him Welt. Let's just do that. Since we know that's his real name. Welt is the name he chose for himself. So we'll respect Welt Yane. Oh, my Twitch got paused. Give me a sec. It's Norwegian. Okay. Makes sense. Oops. Oop. So, I didn't know Welt had a... Oh, she is getting pummeled. Alright, let's do this. Oh, yes, please. I want Himiko to get some of that health. Oh, nope. Okay, I am not moving the way I want. Alright, There we go.
発射目標
Oop.
補足目標補足えい即戦即決
Okay, we staggered it.
発射ファイヤー発射トルネードアイスストームトルネード
There we go. Now we're doing some damage.
即戦即決 任せてブローにファイヤーボイドエクスプロージョン
Oh wow. Don't want Himiko to die though. Oh nope. We lost food.
目標補足
It's fine, we're almost.
ファイヤー
Oh, that's probably a medal though. I need food to live, don't I?
ファイヤー
If you long press Fuhu's ultimate, that might release the chaos. Oh yeah, okay. The blast we saw, the Street Fighter blast. Don't come any closer. The exhausted boy collapsed. He passed out using the powers. There are so many scars on the boy. He's aged. He's been abused for a long time. Max materializing out of thin air, and I read about this. I'll fill back in HQ mention. Okay. This is the power of the first Herschel, the Herschel of reason. Yep.
しかし
But the Herschel was defeated in 1955. How did his power end up in this boy?
予想外の状況だが
I heard Welt was not the first one. Like, he was the second one with this power. Should we get in touch with HQ?
待ってください
Don't do that.
最初は
It was passed on to him.
さっきのゼーレの言葉は確信をついていると思います
It was preparing... Okay. A human boy with the powers of the Herschel region must be valuable too.
この子が重要物資だと
We treat him as a valuable asset.
それは
What do you mean?
私もそう思う
I
わ
agree with Banya. This boy must be the missing asset we're supposed to retrieve.
本来なら実験
He
管に
had
閉じ込められているはずだったけど
Until Argent Fox brought him out. The scars on him.
識別不能の部隊
But,
が
yep. Must be...
エントロピーのお
They
手
must have found Argent Fox. We must leave the boy. We're facing a large number of hostiles. Carrying the body will slow us
別
down.
に逃げましょう
We'll split our forces.
ゼーレと彼を連れて先に行きなさい絶対ポイントで待ってて
Banya, today.
たちは十分
You've done enough. Leave it to us.
私たちを信じて
You guys will take the boy from this place.
わかりましたブローニャは先に指示を敵全員沈黙これより帰還
Oh! Still got all medals. Suffer no more than one death. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so we have Welt is from his hero. Welt Joyce. Yang is from his mother. Okay, so hero, Welt Joyce, Yang is from his mother, might be Chinese. Well, it's a German word for world. Joyce is from a writer. Blah, 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 is from his father, his OG name. Okay, cool. I like Welt. I think he's one of the most fascinating characters in this whole thing. He's the Kakashi of Honkai.
ブローニャ作戦地点に到着目標補足レスキュー戦術
Ooh.
ファイヤー目標補足ファイヤー目標補足ファイヤ
Oops.
ーコイン回収完了
I don't know what happened there, but that was cool. I must have hit it like exactly at the right time. So enemy units have been distracted by Miss Himiko and Fuhan. Bronya will now recognize with the team and the evac point and transfer. Well, what is it, Sue? We can't go to the evac point. What? We must take the boy away. We can't leave him to the others. Maybe right, but who should we take this boy to? I don't know, but please trust me, Bronya. See, Bronya thinks there is something wrong about you. Bronya gave him to me. If you continue like this, we'll end up where we started again and again. Give him to me. Oh, are we fighting? Quantum is house healing. This thing has like nothing on me. I don't even want to use the super on it. When the quantum shadow flashes, it means a phase attack is imminent. Okay, good to know. And I feel like, I'll read your comment. I feel like Honkai Impact 3rd is the best written horror game in... I don't know about that. So, I haven't been playing very long, so I haven't seen the whole story. But I can tell you this. It has to do pretty darn well to beat Star Rail on my thing. Like, Star Rail's story is exquisite. Okay. So, in the story and the character interaction, again, Star Rail, development relation in Star Rail. Other horror games are better. Okay, so horror game in story and character interaction and development. Other horror games are better in lore and world building aspect, but they can't overtake HI3 and character base. Ooh, I don't know about that. Evade, again, I haven't got that far in Genshin either, so I can already tell you the characters are deeper in this game than I've seen in Genshin so far, and I just cleared the first land area. And ZZ for sure, yeah, I agree with that. Star Rail though, I don't know. I don't think it can pass Star Rail. I'm looking at Firefly right now to my left, and I don't think so. Yeah. Don't worry, I got you. Alfred and Sealy sat on the ground and tried to inch away. It's impossible. No one in this world can defeat them. I do have to say, Sealy is better in this. The few Sealys we've seen so far, we've seen Crazy Sealy, we've seen Sealy here. She is much more fleshed out and a better character than her Star Rail version. So, Bronya also lowered her weapons and approached Sealy. I do think Bronya is better in Star Rail, but not used better, if that makes sense. I think the character Bronya is exquisite inside Star Rail, and if you combine Silverwolf too, but like just the character Bronya is exquisite. I don't think she's utilized better in Star Rail, but I think she is a better character inside Star Rail. Alright, so I played HSR for a long time, Genshin and ZZ. I can't see it in your perspective. Granted, I played this game for 10 years, for 3 years. Yeah, so the thing is, my perspective could be ever changing, but I played Star Rail first, and it might be a first bias for both of us. Sorry, I hit the mic. I'm not gonna lie though, Star Rail is probably the best story game I've ever played, a fictional story game. I rate it on top of every others. I played almost every Final Fantasy you can imagine, every Square Enix game, every story game that you can think of, and I rate Star Rail better than those games. So for this game to pass Star Rail would have to be something, and it hasn't got close yet. So Bronya felt something was amiss at the start of the mission. Sealy seems to know every solution when everyone was stuck. Barnya was confirmed her suspicions when Sealy summoned the Quantum Shadow.
確信しましたゼーレ
Sealy, you're like Barnya. You don't belong here.
この世界にはありませんね
Oh, look at this. Sealy is special.
お姉ちゃん
Aww. So this Sealy's gonna live? Is it you, Barnya? Yeah. Oh, is this the same Sealy? This is the same Sealy. She went to the... Oh.
ブローニャはここです
They know each other. Has finally found Sealy. I actually thought she died. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she died. What a major plot points in HSR that gave you the impression that it's the best game. Okay. I have thought a lot about this because I plan to make videos on this in the future. Okay, so when we explored Belbarg, it was a good opening act to the game. It hadn't sold me yet, but it was a good opening act. The Lafu was incredible to look at, and again, it was a really cool story with the Stellon Hunters. It hadn't sold me yet. What is the very best moment in Starville for me was the reveal of Sam, the Stellon Hunter, was Firefly, okay? But also, so that's the best moment for me. But also, Pelcony was one of the best places I have. So even if you took Firefly out, which she's a big part of it, so it wouldn't have been as good without Firefly. But even if you take Firefly out, the setup for Pelcony and the family and everything was some of the best storytelling I've ever seen in a video game in my life. The storytelling was just out of this world. And then you have Amphorius, which everyone, when I started the game back in patch 3.4, like I started HSR 3 days before patch 3.4 came out, and I only joined because they talked me into it at Anime Expo, and Sabu was coming out, and I'm a big Fate fan. Fate is my 11th favorite anime of all time, if you must know. They said Saber and Archer was coming. I was all like, okay, I gotta try this. I gotta do it. So, I did it, and, like, I caught up to the story within, like, 2-3 months because I streamed it every day. And I thought it was just beautifully told from the start to the finish, and it got better and better as it goes. And people were dissing Amphorius when it first started, and I loved Amphorius because I'm really into Greek mythology and stuff, as far as like fictional Greek mythology, right? And it was just a lot of fun. Like I don't have just one moment of Star Rail. I have like 2,000 moments of Star Rail. That's what makes it different than any other game, in my opinion. All right. Any questions about why this emotional for both Sealy and Barney? No, they were in the same orphanage, and we already fought Sealy when she lost control of her Herschel powers, and we thought we killed her. So, there's no questions about the emotional. This is the same Sealy we fought, I'm guessing, in the flowers. So, they know each other very well. So, unless this is not the same Sealy, but it indicates it is. She dreamed about the reunion many times. Bronya couldn't remember how many times exactly. Yeah, she's been sad about Sealy for like 3-4 chapters now. She had forgotten about many things, but there were exceptions. She remembered the crying girl, the warmth of the tears, and the embrace. She was in the wheelchair before, right? Most importantly, she remembered the promise they made. Bronya never forgot about that. Her eyes suddenly felt sore and uncomfortable. It's long-lost feelings she had never experienced after emotions were all deprived in X10. Warm tears rolled all her eyes. Why is Sealy here? What happened? I don't know. I remembered a cold, dark, empty room in a tightly shut door. You know what also helps the HSR story propel itself to an interesting place over HI3 so far? The Eons were introduced as super mysterious, and again, this goes to your point that it has better lore. the words are more vast. It has the lore of the eons. Like having a gaze from the Nuke or Fuji or Noose or the Archer or whatever put upon you, and you actually feel like intimidated in that moment. You actually do in the game. They do a really good job at describing it. And there was another thing I wanted to hit on too with it. I mean, the Herta. Do I have to say more after the Herta? But the characters I feel are very varied in HSR. They took some from HI3. Don't get me wrong, but the characters are so imaginative. Like Castris, for example. Like, man, I love her design and everything. I just think HSR is the pinnacle so far. But we'll see how this game goes. Maybe when I get farther into the story, maybe I'll start agreeing with you. But right now, I just think HSR is a bar too high. Alright, a question about what? No. Okay. So, Belbog felt mid for me. I agree with Belbog feeling mid. It felt mid for me too. So, that's why it didn't catch me on it. Lofu felt higher. I agree. Than Belbog by a bit. I agree. Pelcony felt like a 9 out of 10 for me. So, Pelcony felt like a 10 out of 10 for me. So, that's the difference there. It felt like a just mind-blowing 10 out of 10 every moment of Belbog. Not Belbog, Pelcony. I absolutely loved. That's what got me into the game. That's what got, like, I'll probably forever play now. And then Amphorius is a 10 out of 10. I agree with Amphorius being 10 out of 10, but it's actually below Pelcony for me. But I do agree with it being 10 out of 10. After chapter 17, the build-up for chapter 17, each chapter after that was so good, perfect. Oh, well, we haven't got to chapter 17 yet, so we will see when we get there. 15 was below peak and between 1 and 6. Okay. Seely is not Herschel. She was stigmata to death, but that's fine. It's good to know the difference. She had stigmata, not Herschel. Got it. Seely is not Herschel. She was stigmata of death, but not the Herschel of it. Okay. Gotcha. Good to know. I don't know. I remembered a cold, dark, and empty room. She had the gem put in her, right? Or was it just a stigmata? I think it was just a stigmata. We had the gem put into what's-her-face, Rune May. And, of course, the gem got stolen. But, yeah. Okay. I was trapped for a long time. Then the door suddenly opened and light poured in. I always wanted to escape and find you, Branya, so I ran off into the light. That quantum symbol in her chest is the Sigma of Death. Okay, that's fine. I'm wondering why she's walking now, though. They haven't explained that yet. Did she just get better after her fight with us? I can't remember the rest. I woke up in this world when I regained awareness. The light. It's alright, Seely. Branya has found you. We shall leave this place. But I can't find a way out. Branya, we can't let them have the boy. Why? This world is an endless cycle. I've experienced it for many, many times before you appeared. At first, we kept failing on missions. I would pass out and wake up again in class a few days. Then everything would begin as usual. This is the reason why Seely knew what was going to happen. After many tries, I avoided all the mistakes, rescued the boy, and completed the mission. But a new cycle began anyway. Why did something happen? Sue cratered her head and began trembling. A hand gently held her. Don't be afraid, Seely. You told Branya very important things. Branya knows what to do. Believe in Branya. That's not what she said, by the way. That was a mistake on the game. Did you use... I can't go back, unfortunately. But when she said hi, it was... It said duh. And hi is Japanese for yes. It's not spelled that way. It's not spelled duh. But anyway. Alright. Well, just turn the boy over to HQ and call it a day. Good job, girls. Bronya and Seely, you were I can't talk when she's talking. You were instrumental to our success. Wait, Miss Kokoya. The boy must be turned over to HQ. Why? Bronya silently unbuttoned Welt's shirt to expose his terrible scars. Cauterization mark burns and surgical scars, proof of inhuman testing at Cersei HQ. We will returning him to Heck. You may be right, Bronya, but there will be consequences. He has Herschel powers, he cannot control it. We don't know if he would be a decent human being after end up as a murderous Herschel. Alright, we got more. Quantum symbol. Okay, if you replay HI3 a second time, you will see how much of its early story as 7-10 great for build-ups for latest chapters. So I do have a problem with the early story. So I have a really good memory, so I normally don't need to play things a second time. That's why I'm able to remember all the anime that I've watched and everything. But I do play things a second time someday. Sometime I might. I don't think the build-up's that great in the first part of the game, and when you get into the plot where you have to go read a manga in order to catch up with the story on how Elena gets captured and Himiko has to go save her and dies in the process. The thing about it is that would have been a really good build-up if we would have saw it in-game, but we didn't. So I actually have a huge part with that storytelling. I know the budget must have been small or whatever, but I think it was lacking because of that. So I think the game is flawed in the beginning for sure. Plus there was some gold medals in the game that were glitched. So give me a second, everybody. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, if you... okay, we already went over that. DA Russian for yes, Barnya is Siberian. See, it's even shown the way her dialogue is shown. Okay, good. So is Da Siberian for hot? But Seely said it, not Barnya, so I guess that's the difference. Yeah, you're right. Duh is... Okay, so maybe that's not an error, but she said hi on my screen, not duh. So, I guess that's the difference. Like, she literally said hi in my earphones. Like, Japanese hi. But maybe that's because I have it in Japanese. That would make sense. Barnya and Seely hope that the boy can be brought to St. Freya. He may become a hero or a Herschel, but he will be free to decide his destiny. Okay, that makes sense. I concede to that. I won't call that a mistake. That makes sense. Okay. Yes, so, like I said, I think the beginning of this game is flawed so far. It's not bad. It's just really flawed. You start out in the school in the first couple of chapters, right? And then when everything starts going crazy, right? You have to read the manga in order to know how Elena got captured. Or I think that's her name. She got captured or whatever and turned into a Herschel of the Void. And it's pretty jarring. You go from one moment to another moment in the game because there's a manga in between. And I just don't think was good storytelling. No, I'm not talking about just Wendy. I'm talking about the main character. I'm just blanking on her name. We haven't seen her in forever, it seems like.
ブローニャたちにできることは考えることを彼に教える
And on about herself.
希望は何なのか
We will teach the boy hope in the future.
これは人間としてあるべき自由です
Hang on. Kiana, that's what it was. I'm talking about Kiana. She
今までセーフレイヤーだ
she got captured and turned into the
ったものです
Herschel Void, or Herschel the Void. That is what Saint Freyla taught Brianna.
よく言った
Well spoken, I agree with you.
これ時間が
There was no reset.
係へもひどいわね
Barnya just passed your low test, Kakoya.
まさか
You wanted to bring the boy back to Saint Freya all
も
along.
ちろんよ
Of course, we're Valkyries. Valkyries is Saint Freya.
のバルキリーだもの
You do not remember the two groups split into two groups, one for SOQ for Kiana hunting. Yes, I do remember that, but there was a skip, if you remember, that how Kiana got captured and stuff. So when the skip happens, we literally go into a Kiana dream sequence, and I can't even tell you how we got into that dream sequence, right? Where she's helping her mom, met her father or whatever. That happened, it just skipped to that point. I'm just saying. Alright, bring him over here.
指示を
And then one of my one of my viewers told me that there's a manga that happens in between. And I was like, oh. Then it's told really poorly if there's no manga. He could have been mistaken. But then it's told not well if I couldn't even pick it up. And I'm like, I soak into stuff.
よく言ったわね
The build up for Himiko is worse if there's no manga. Fine words,
ブロ
Branya.
ーニャはただ
Miss Himiko is too kind. Branya only repeated what you taught us. And you're too polite, Branya. But like I said, I'm looking forward to chapter 17 and above. You said it was really good, so I'm looking forward to those. And you're too polite, Branya. I do like where we are in the story right now.
いいえ
It's not politeness.
ブローニャは
Branya is truly grateful for what Miss Himiko has done.
今までずっと
Himiko took good care of Branya, and Branya must say this.
だから姫子少佐は
It's extraordinary, Chaitra, the best Branya has ever
あ
met.
りがとうございます
Thank you for what you
し
did.
てくれたこと
ブローニャ
Branya,
どうしちゃったの
why are you going all out so mental? You make me blush.
とにかく今夜はパーッとお祝いしましょう
Alright, guys, we'll head out. Hey, oh, I can't show it, but Sparkle's in this game, right? And Sparkle originated in Star Rail. So I just think it's really cool that they brought Sparkle to this game. I saw her.
開始射撃開始発射
And it's the same Sparkle. There's no way it's not. Alright, I guess I have to talk to everybody here. I really don't care for her character. Do I have to talk to you? Yep.
任務は失敗
We located up, but AE got ahead and transferred the stolen base.
一足先に物資を他の場所に移した
He meant there was a manga that explains the VR world that, is a false reality that the Herschel of the Void created to quickly break Kiana's psyche. It's not the truth. Okay. That would have been good to know in game. I'm just saying, because we jumped there and it was like, okay, this is happening now. Felt out of place. Squad V tried to track them down, but all leads were lost. The manga is one of that shows the truth of the event. Okay. I will bear full responsibility as the leader of this mission. Will be admitting transfer student, but don't think HQ needs to know this. What do you think, Bronya?
ブローニャは問題ない。
Bronya has no comments. We're right to bring you along. I believe in you, Bronya. You will soon become an excellent Valkyrie.
ありがとうございます。
Miss Kokolia.
カリア先生。
We'll take him aboard. From this day on, he is free. Aww.
ブローニャたちは戻ってきたのですか。指示を。任務完了。待機モードに移行。
Okay, also, where did I see it before? I saw it. Oh, I wonder if she's almost done. I feel like she's almost done. Maybe not yet. I think she had like 40 days. Ooh, I wonder if I get stuff for the achievements. Yeah, I do. So, claim all button. Oh, I got gems. That's what I needed. I never collected any of this. Okay, we got it. That would feel really out of place as a first-time player. I agree on same opinion on that. As a 10-time player for HI3, I would now disagree on the earlier chapter problems if executed perfect. So, in my opinion, if it takes you 10 times for you to think that's executed perfectly, that's a biasy, and I'm not saying like you're a biased person or that your opinion doesn't matter, but it should be perfectly clear for a first-time player, and if not, and if it's really, really good writing, a second time, but not 10 times, not 20 times. That's too many times. It should be clear on the first time. I disagree that it was executed perfectly, or you wouldn't have had to play it multiple times in order to understand what was going on. Alright. Okay, so this is the dorm area. I wanted to see something before we moved on. And again, this is my opinion and you have yours, so all good. But I think you need to be able to understand it the first time in order for... Okay, that's experience. We got a... Cool. Yeah, I have not been doing any of those. I think we go... yes, okay. This is what I was looking for. Sparkle is here. I saw her. She's... That's Sparkle from Star Rail. Like, she's here. Why is she here? Oh, yeah, well, if you understand, yeah, so that can be indication of good writing. It doesn't mean that it is good writing, though. It can be indications of good writing. I kind of do. I know she is in a Star Rail original character, so I know she's not from HI3 first, even though this is before Star Rail. Like, we're playing before Star Rail, so technically this is before we met Star Rail, and as far as the timeline goes, right? But Sparkle is definitely a 100% Star Rail original character, so, from what I've been told. So. I do want Sparkle lore. I like Sparkle. I want to do a video on her later. So I'm going to deep dive on Firefly, which I already know a lot of lore compared to most people on Firefly. And then I'm going to do one on Welt. I'm going to do one on Sparkle. I'll do one on Kafka. Everything we know about Kafka anyway. And some other people. Alright. Yeah, but Sparkle's here. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else I recognize real quick. Oh, there's Rita. I want Rita. That's like a different version of Rita, though. But I do want Rita. Rita's best score in this game. Alright. She's S rank too. I do want to... Is it Valkyrie or is it... Like... I was gonna look at where the pull thing was. Oh, supply, duh. Oh, I'm not even close to being able to do another 10 drops. Like, trying to get drops in here is much harder, but there's no 50-50, I'm told. So, that's nice. That's probably why it's hard. That's basically Cyrene right there. I'm just saying. I just wanted to... Wait, is this a Sparkle? Wait, can I... Is this Sparkle? Like, is this the banner for Sparkle? Oh, no, that's Whippin'. Guaranteed in 60 drops. That's a Whippin'. That's not a Sparkle. Blah. Okay. Well, we'll keep pulling for Alicia. We haven't been here, so no. We want to go to story. Alright, okay, well, yeah, but I want on Sparkle is I saw you theorize on why Himiko is still alive. Do you think that that's Sparkle? I do not think Himiko is Sparkle. Not at all. I do think Himiko is somehow alive in Star Rail. That message with the sword, we know that the Honkai verse people who write it are incredibly smart, and they wouldn't have put that message with the sword if both Himikos were unrelated from each other. So yes, I do think HI3 Himiko and Star Rail Himiko are somehow the same person. Yes. I do think Himiko is still alive in Star Rail. Yes. And I believe it's the same HI3 Himiko. What is this book? I believe somehow she got reincarnated or something weird happened. She got reborn in fire, whatever that means. It doesn't necessarily need to mean reincarnation. But like a restart in Star Rail, I believe she's the same character, and it would actually mold perfectly with Welt being the same character in both universes. You solved War 1. I think you know who I am. I'll introduce myself again. I am the Shadow of Welt Yane, the first Herschel. He left me here to watch over this place. So he's a Shadow of Welt. Interesting. Let me use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so no, I said you still think Himiko. Yeah, I would disagree that's with that heavy, but I ain't spoiling. That's fine. I mean about if Himiko is still alive. I just think there has to be a reason. Hey, Jaden, it's nice seeing you. What's up, man? Alright. I just think there has to be a reason why the sword says Himiko is reborn in fire. There has to be a connection because only people from HI3 would understand why. And Himiko has to be connected. That's how I feel. It can't just be a different Himiko with nothing to do with the Himiko we knew in HI3. And we're about to get a Himiko deep dive next year in Star Rail. So I feel like a lot of things will be open. Also, you have to remember the Sky people from HI3 is interested in Himiko from Star Rail. Specific reasons. So I am the Shadow Weltyain, the first Herschel. He left me here to watch over this place. Welt spoke with a calm voice, but Barnya sensed sorrow in his words. Welt drove into the Sea of Quanta 1 year ago, but never returned. What happened afterwards? Press forward to reveal the answers you seek. I sense conflict within your heart. The one named Kakolia, she has caused you much pain. Steps to see Sparkle's battle suit. Oh, she has a battle suit. Of course she does in this game. Steps to see Sparkle's battle suit to pull. Go to where you pull characters. Look for Carnival Supply, then find it. I did find it. I actually found it by accident while you were talking. And when I was looking for the polling area, I actually found it. So I saw her battle suit. Don't worry, Barnya is not affected. Yeah, I saw it on stream. Like, you couldn't rewind, and I was talking about it because I thought you could pull for Sparkle. No, but it was just her battle suit. Alright, but Barnya has a question. A question about Celie the girl indeed. I don't know her. I can't acquire any trace of her passing. Perhaps the real her is drifting in the sea, and occasionally a fraction of her is projected and disposed here. She has a strange power that allows her to drift through the sea quantity. Hopefully we can save her. That would be nice to have another cool character. She seemed unable to control her powers. You might see her in other worlds, but you must enter the sea to meet her. This book serves as a link between you and Seer. It will be your guide. Barnya understands. Barnya held the diary close to her. A gentle blue light washed over her cheeks. Wait for me, Celia. Barnya will be here for you. I like how we just forget Kiana now that we're doing Stella. But yeah, the story's getting good now. This is some good storytelling that's happening in the game right now. Oh, why does she feel weak? Let's go to better Barnya. I like how I have two different versions of Barnya here. Oh, that was... I should have shielded. Oh, both Barnyas are bad. I don't have like supercharge up Barnya. Oh, it still hit me even though I got behind it. Oh, it disappears. Okay. These things are nasty.
目標補足ファイヤ
There we go.
ー日々解禁イエスマスター
Alright, this is the first half of this arc. All of it is for Barnyas. The second half is Kiana and the main Oh, cool. Okay. As long as Kiana comes back. I missed the girl. We haven't played as her in, I feel like, forever.
目標補足ファイヤーボイドエクスプロージョン
Oh, I guess I have to change the other one.
目標補足ファイヤー
Oh, wrong way.
目標補足
That's better.
目標補足ファイヤー
Oh, wow. What the heck is going on?
装備開始目標補足ファイヤーファイヤーファイヤー射撃開始ファイヤー
This place is kind of trippy. I like it.
ここはとても暖かい
It's warm here.
君が一つ目の世界
You have unlocked Ward 1. The labyrinth has changed. So, if you don't think Chemical is the same person or related to HI3, what do you think that the sword means reborn in fire? Like the statement in Star Rail specifically. What do you, on the top of your head, think it means? You don't have to give me examples or anything. I'm just curious.
これが二つ目の世界
Word 2 is resonating with you. Barnya, time to answer the calling is now.
ゼーレ
Zelia will appear in this word. Alright. Do. Oh, I haven't cleared this.
彼我が子よ
My child.
ミハイルのことをよろしくお菓子を半分
Should I make should I make a metaphor for it? Because I understand it's hard to say in words. The battlesuit is sparkle. You saw the carnival equipment, not carnival battlesuit. They are different. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we can take a look at it later if you want. You can make a metaphor for it. Sure. I'm good with metaphors. She tried to see, but her eyelids remained shut, determined to protect her eyes from the knifing wind. There was something more painful than the screeching ones. My dear, you have gone before us to pave the way for your friends. Beyond regained her vision. She tried to open her eyes, but closed them. She couldn't stop her tears. She saw it, even sunlight dazzling, blah, blah, blah. Barnya Taizo. We know those characters. A tall priest in a black habit and a long blonde hair was giving a sermon for someone who died. There was crying, several blah blah. Children, if you ask me why some people to a trial of death, there will be no more soul, willing terror in history. That man, Overseer Otto, Principal Teacher, and well in Ward 2.
ゼーレはどこに
Seeing a different auto is okay. I've seen too many autos to be fair. Seeing Otto is not a surprise anymore. He's in Star Rail. He's here. Actually, I would like to see more Otto because that means we're getting into the imaginary tree lore, which I would like to soak up. Someone took Barnya's hand gently. She turned around and saw Seely standing near her. Barnya's racing heart claimed, and she gave Sealy hand a gentle
子供
squeeze.
たち
Let us return, children, unless you wish to speak to our friends.
あなたのお気に入りの
Crail,
車のおもちゃを
here's your favorite toy
色が
car.
剥げたところをヨアヒムとクレヨンで色付けしたの。
We know
気
Crail.
に入ってくれると嬉しいわ。
Well, and I used crayon to cover the parts where the paint fell off. It's not perfect, but Teresa placed a wooden claw on the signature. The children said their parting words and left.
指示を
Sadness.
ブローニャ了解しました
Trailed behind them was Sailor. It's a funeral for a child. No flowers, no photographs, only priests and so. Barney, we've seen this
ここ
before.
は孤児院だよ。
They're orphans, an orphanage like us.
ブローニャお姉ちゃん。
Barney, look, a wooden cabin. There must be their home. The children walked through the door one by one. The priest spoke to them. He and the children seemed
あ
close.
の神父は
That priest is in charge of the orphanage.
ここで夫を
Barney's never expected to meet Overseer
お
Otto.
姉ちゃん、あの人のことを知っているの？
Do you know him, Barney?
危険では
He is an evil, dangerous man, but he might be different in this world.
現実世界とは違って一つ前の世界では
Kekolia was completely different in the previous world.
とりあえず
Must have the key to rectify this world. Barnya must approach him. Barnya and Sealy entered the building but failed to find the priest. The children sat around a worn table in silence.
お腹空いたよね。
Everyone's hungry, right? Guess what I've made for lunch? No one answered. She looked a little sad seeing the gloomy faces.
人参ポ違うわ。
No, Sealy. That's for Tuesday. Wednesday is for potatoes and roast beef. Teresa tried to sound excited, but it failed to achieve the desired effects.
ブローニャ。
Barnya, do you think there's potatoes or beef in this part?
ポテトですか
Potatoes.
ブー。
Wrong, Brianna. Your punishment is double beef to make you taller.
テレサ
Teresa.
どうしたの？
What is it? Well,
元気を出してほしい
I know you want us to be happy, but you shouldn't
無理
force
して僕
yourself.
たちを慰めなくていいカレルはいなくなった
Kara's gone. We need time. You need time as well. Teresa set aside her ladle and bowed her head.
ヨアヒム。
Well, would you not reconsider? I've already decided, Teresa. Then let's eat.
おや
Everyone's having lunch.
神父様。
Father, you just changed your outfit heading to town?
すぐ冬だから
Winter is coming. I need to stock up on more groceries.
テレサ
Teresa, do you want more bitter melon biscuit? Oh, bitter melon biscuits. I know what bitter melon is. It's actually really good. Of course I do. I love crispy, hot, bitter melon biscuits. Thank you.
多めに買って帰るからみんなで分けて食べよう
Everyone can have a piece or two.
神父様
Father,
餅は誰も食べないから最終的に全部テレサが食べるんだよ
we can't share the bitter melon biscuits. Teresa always ends up eating all of them.
そうだよアヒム
Oh, yes.
明日
Madam Lucer will pick you up tomorrow. Are you packed already?
まとめたかい
まだだよ
Not yet.
早く準備をして
Then go. Say goodbye to your friends. Make this day count.
お別れをしてでは行ってくる孤児院は
I'm heading out. Please take care of the house, Teresa. Be careful out there.
神父さん。
Teresa served the children and picked up the toys.
何か手伝えることはありませんか
Acquire assistant.
そうだ。薪も足りてないわ。
We're also running out low on firewood. You can help us get some from the hill slope.
寒くなる前に
It will get closed soon. We must be ready.
本当は力のある男の子がやるべきことなのに
Yep, they're stronger.
カレルを失って
But we lost Crail, and Welt is leaving the
もうすぐ孤
orphanage.
児院を
What little liveliness left in this place was gone. Barnya did not know what to say.
大丈夫
It's alright. I'll help Barnya gather some
お
firewood.
願いね日が暮れる前に帰ってくるのよ私も
I probably need some time alone myself. Aw, we're gonna cut some firewood.
射撃開始
Alright.
艦長次の目標座標を
Just a sec. Alright, there we are. Alright, so here we go. The reason Sealy is because she was part of the X-10 project, the same experiment that robbed Rania of her spinal nerves. Her spinal nerves control lower body legs, and Celia was saved by her stigma, but that also made Celia a quantum... oh, okay. Like the quantum beast you were fighting, she exists in the sea. Oh, I see. So even when you take her out of the ward, like, she can't really die unless something happens to her inside the sea. Okay. I gotcha. She can exist outside of the sea, but in parts. But that means we can bring her back, right? I would assume. I'm wise to you guys now. That was a lot of them. Okay, Himiko in her final battle, she's engulfed in flames. Yep, her Fire Knight powers. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. Give me a sec. Alright, it seems like you wrote a lot here, so let me bust this out real quick. Okay, this took a long time to analyze. Okay, that's fine. Analog, imagine a brave firefighter rush, but she dies as a hero embodying her life. Through those you inspire years later, her broken helmet is put in a museum. When a young firefighter, maybe one she saved, touches it, a special plague. She was smiling in the fire. This isn't saying the original firefighter is literally alive and came back. It's her heartfelt spirit and adversity like she did. That's exactly Himiko in her final battle. She's engulfed in flames. Sacrifices, smiling, rebirth through legacy. You could be right. That's through legacy. I don't know if I take that seriously, though. I think there's more meaning behind it, but you could very well be right. Imagine a brave firefighter who rushes. Okay, that's just the same thing. Carrying the torch. Reads it as inspiration of carrying the torch. So I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying in that. I don't know if I attribute this to that. Also, Himiko was special in fire, and so let me give you some examples, okay? This is why I don't think it's this way. However, I've not played enough of the game to know as much as you. But this is how I look at it right now, okay? Till we get to a point. let me begin when I say this. So let's take a look at another character that we know is not the same person, alright? Let's take a look at Finon and Kazlana and Kevin, alright? These three people are not the same person entirely, but they are very similar, okay? But Kevin, it has a power of ice, and he's all ice, right? And Finon and Kazlana is fire, right? That's the whole thing. The flames of the destruction, right? They're similar, but they're different. On purpose, the writers of the Honkai verse made Himiko wield fire. Let's think about that for a moment. She wields fire just like her three person does with the battle suits. They're both fire. I think that's significant. Now, again, it may not turn out to be significant, but I think it is. If I was writing the story, that would be hugely significant. That was not... They're crowding me. I don't like not being able to move. Alright. When I say crowding me, it's not because of them. I just have only one character that can move. Ooh. Oh, I did not see that. Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to restart that. I could probably still win, but I want the gold medal for it. You want a reason for Himiko to not be alive? This is a spoiler, but I'll shut up if you don't want. Give it to me. Give it to me. I don't think it will change my mind, but we'll see. Give it to me.
Yes, Master.
Alright. I know that Himiko wasn't supposed to be alive. I don't think that... Oh, do we have to start all the way here? That was a mistake to go back, just for a gold medal if that's the case. Maybe not.
Yes, Master.
Okay, we have a fight right here. Okay. Oh, I forgot there's a ton of these things, aren't there? Also, these are the worst Bronyas I've seen, like the forms. Oh, that sucks. Wow. I'm gonna retry that. Alright. I don't want her to be out of life by the time we fight the boss.
ローニャ了解しました。彼ら花変わっ
ここブローニャ、あの神父は孤児院。
イエスマスター。射撃開始。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標ファイヤー。発射。射撃開始。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。ブローニャ目標ファイヤー。
What
シ
the?
ステム警告。損傷拡大。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。発射。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。輸送モード全開。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。
Oh, that's what's happening. It's a
目標ファイヤー。目標捕捉。
these things I need to kill. That's why it seems like so much.
目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。射撃開始。ファイヤー。発射。
Okay, I get what's going on now. That's why this fight's taking so long.
ファイヤー。ファイヤー。レスキュー戦術。ファイヤー。目標ファイボイドエクスプロージョン。ファイヤー。発射。射撃開始。ファイヤー。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。無条件射殺許可。目標捕捉。
Yeah, I may have to redo this one more time just so I have life for these.
全開。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。レスキュー戦術。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標ファイヤー。輸送モード全開。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。目標捕捉。ファイヤー。レスキュー戦術。ファイヤー。ゲームオーバー。発射。ファイヤー。発射。ファイヤー。目標ファイヤー。ターミンパンチ。
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I win. Alright,
少し変です。
this is on.
孤児院から
We have covered our distance since we left our orphanage, but no hostile. There's no appearance of devoid of Honkai beasts or even predatory animals.
気のせいで
This feels wrong. This seems to be something in the
ブ
air.
ローニャお姉ちゃん。
Bronya, there's a little brush up.
ゼーレ無理
Do not push yourself too hard, Sealy. Bronya can do this. The sight of Sealy trying to use an axe was painful to Bronya.
大丈夫。
So I can maintain my form in these words. I want to show your burden. Sealy swung the axe to hack branches and twigs from the tree.
ここでの生活。
This place felt like an orphanage where we grew up.
この子たちを見る
Those children reminded me of
昔の
when we
自分
were
たち
little
は
girls.
毎日苦しいけど
The days were tough, but we worked hard together. We were happy.
守っていく。みんな家族を失った
We lost our family. The orphanage gave us a new one. She gathered a sack of twigs and branches. But the children seemed disconnected from each other. Well is also leaving this place. The priest said, Well will be adopted soon. Being adopted is great news for an orphan, but I think he's behaving strangely. They must be hiding something. We must ask Teresa. Enough firewood has been gathered. Time to head back.
敵のエネルギー消失。任務完了と判断しました。
Alright.
テレサ、戻りました。
We have returned. Thank you, girls. Teresa easily carried all the wood. Bronya and Celia each struggled back to the orphanage. She skillfully divided the wood in the fireplace. Life is hard, but we can make it because and everyone are here. When did you arrive, Teresa? I don't know where my parents are. Riding on Otto's back was the first thing I knew. I was in a warm bundle strapped to his back while he gathered firewood. It was snowing but warm. When I grew up, I learned that he built the orphanage. I'm not the first one here, but I stayed the longest. I like it here. I will never leave. How about Welt? Why are you asking about him? Teresa and Welt seem to be arguing during lunch, and Welt is leaving tomorrow. Bronya wants to learn more. I should keep this from you. Welt has nothing against me, but Otto. What happened between him and Otto? Otto killed... Oh, Welt's dad. Why? How? Welt's dad was a doctor and he tried to bring Welt passed away mom back to life. He dabbled in forbidden arts. The doctor first tested on mice, then he moved on to cats and dogs. By the time Otto found him, the doctor was testing on homeless orphans. That's evil. Otto had to end that, but it made Welt an orphan. Understood. Welt hates the priest. Okay, so we got the long message. Okay. The Gem of Haste, the one Herschel Fire's core, is part of her battle suit. The core gem is shown to someone that is being Kiana. Kiana now utilizes the core. That is why she became the Herschel of Flame Scorn, the combination of void and fire. Her sword was struck down in the void imaginary space. Kiana defeated the Herschel void, so she now controls the void itself. She summons the sword from the void in an animation everlasting flames. Kiana have with the funeral without body, because the only thing that survived is the equipment, not the body. Kiana tried to find the body itself, but could not. The reason her sword is part of her space station is because of Welt. Welt took it, recreated it, but that might not convince you. No, it doesn't convince me. But I do know why Welt helps Himiko. I pieced it together myself without watching a video. Welt feels guilty about Himiko's death in the first place because it was his lie that caused her to drink and put her on the path of self-destruction. So, but I do believe that Himiko from Star Rail is heavily related to Himiko of HI3. If they're not the same person, there's something that connects them. The Sky People of HI3 was discovered by Welt having an interest in Himiko from Star Rail. So, Himiko is not this standard double gainer that's just on another ward. There's something special, HI3 special to her. Alright, and it's not just legacy. I'm convinced of that. If that were the case, I think they would work it out eventually. Even if the sword on Herta's space station is just a reimagining of the sword, it doesn't change the fact that what it says about Himiko. That's not reimagining. Like I said, it doesn't matter whether the sword's real or not. It matters what it says, if it's true or not. Welt knew his dad's crimes. He tried to stop him, but failed. No, Welt doesn't hate Otto. He came to the orphanage and took care of us like the good elder brother. He protected us. For a while, I thought he had put his past behind us. Please continue. Welt, really smart and handy with tools, he did everything wonderfully. Welt decided to hand the orphanage to him. Or, I mean Otto. But that decision changed. Well, he became sullen. That's when I knew he never forgot about what happened. Perhaps he didn't want the orphanage, he probably wants a life of his own. If that were the case, Welt would have said it out loud, but he didn't. The sword is part of the funeral. It's literally stuck in the funeral. Yeah, no, that's fine. Like I said, I didn't expect the one on Herta's space station to be actual Himiko's sword. So, I'm not arguing that at all. I'm arguing about what the sword said, not whether Herta's sword is real. I didn't think that flame sword was real at all. It's a Kuro, and we know that Herta recreates stuff all the time or finds cures around the galaxy. You said Welt created this one, but like Himiko has simulations on the eons and stuff like that. So it's not whether the sword is real would disprove me or prove me. It's whether what the sword said is true or not. And the fact that the Sky People from this game is interested in Himiko, I think is really powerful. Alright, if that were the case, Welt would have said it out loud, but he didn't. He's afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid that he must make Otto's decision when the time comes. Afraid that he might have to make another child an orphan. He could never forget about that. Soon, Madame Louisa from the neighboring town offered to adopt Welt, and he agreed. Welt is trying to run away. Leaving this place allows him to start life anew, but Welt will never get over it. We all can tell what's right and what's wrong, but as always, easier said than done. I don't think any one of us knows how to leave it all behind. I just don't want to see Welt so dark and gloomy. He wasn't like that. I want to help him. He's a family to all of us. Oh dear, it's late. Otto should be back already. That's odd. I'll look outside. Okay.
Yes, Master.
Alright. Oh wow, they can lock me in here. I didn't know that. Can they attack and I can't get out, kind of thing? Oh wow. That's not good. They make it really hard to give up in this. That was really bad. I tried racing out of it, and that was not the right play. If those things circle me, I can't run from them. I'll just get hit by every single one of them. Oops. Oh, that's what happened last time. Not this time. Okay, here's the circle thing. Oh no. This thing is dangerous. That thing is dangerous. Alright.
Yes, Master. 目標遅くえいファイヤー目標遅くえいファイヤー目標遅くえいファイヤー
Oh.
ファイヤー目標遅くファイヤー目標遅くえいファイヤー目標遅くえいファイヤー目標遅く目標遅く
Wow.
目標遅くファイヤー目標無双モード全開えいファイヤーゲームオーバー目標遅くえいファイヤー目標遅くえいファイヤー目標遅くえい
Ooh. That was like a full 500.
目標遅くえいファイヤー目標遅くえいファイヤー
Oh no.
ブローニャ作戦地点に到着システム沈黙
Alright, so, there's a long... How long will it take for you to wait before Himiko for you is confirmed dead? Because many HI3 player... till we find out the answer is till we find out the secret of Himiko of Star Rail. Because many players that I know gave up on Himiko being alive. To be honest with you, it will not take me any amount of convincing from anyone that Himiko is still alive. I would assume that most HI... but if you also assume the implications same as you, I give an HSR ending before Himiko is confirmed dead. But for now, I think Himiko as alive, but missing. I give it HSR ending before Himiko is confirmed dead, but for now I think Himiko is alive but missing. Because Himiko is not Sealy. Sealy survived. Himiko has artificial stigmas, Qs, and life. Most don't go to 30, which are, yep. And this is true, but something special happened. That's what I'm telling you, is something special happened.
テレサ
It's not because Himiko's special. Something special happened.
敵へ発見できず
And if Himiko is special, I don't know.
えいファイヤー
But yeah, I do know that Himiko was dying because of her battle suit. Yep.
目標遅くファイヤー目標ファイヤーレスキュー戦術目標遅くファイヤー目標遅くファイヤー目標ファイヤー目標遅く
Jeez, these things are awful.
ファイヤー目標遅く目標遅く
Also, I think I am getting tired though, so we are approaching the end of this.
目標遅く
Alright.
ファイヤー
This is my third stream of the day, so... Let's see.
ファイヤー目標遅く
Oop. Not good.
目標遅くファイヤー目標遅くファイヤー目標遅くファイヤー
Ooh, that's not good. That's too close.
目標遅くファイヤー目標遅くファイヤー目標遅くファイヤー
Alright, good.
了解しました。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。無双モード全開。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。ボイドエクスプロージョン。ファイヤー。射撃開始。ファイヤー。発射。射撃開始。ファイヤー。ファイヤー。発射。射撃開始。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。ファイヤー。艦長、次の目標座標を。目標補足。ファイヤー。
Oh, wow, that's not good.
目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。目標ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。ファイヤー。目標補足。目標補足。
Oh, how do I even get rid of that? Alright, I am too tired for this, though. I'm, like, on my last banana, so we will do this next time. Alright. Like, I can feel in my hand. Alright, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I do have mail, though. Oh, yeah. I always put my birthday on. When I start a new game, I put my birthday like 10 days, 15 days after I start the game. That way I get the presents right away. Hey, look at this. It's mine. I don't even know what these coins do. Someday I'll find out. Oh, I did not want to go. No, how do I leave? People I don't know yet. Okay. Okay, I think we collected everything. Okay, so alright, the core flames, the gem of haste can house memories. It saw Himiko's travels in the void space, and Kiana saw all of it. The moment she looked at the core, she was convinced that Himiko is dead, because it implied by the core that she saw Himiko disintegrate. In any horror games, no characters has been completely resurrected from disintegration. Yet, there are people survived types of death, but not disintegration. Are you ready? Are you ready? Himiko's going to be the first. I'm calling it now. So, it's 100% confirmed that she disintegrated from fire, but she was reborn from the flames. You can't get me off this now. Kimiko will be the first one. Confirmed. I confirm it. Remember when I said Cyrene was not going to have a real death in HSR? Because it's not that type of game. By the way, I was right about that. Cyrene and Cyrene did not have a real death. And nor... so I'm going to be right about this too. You have some serious hemophobia. I'm here for all of it. Well, my friend, when this is revealed, we can have a long talk about who's right. It will be a lot of fun. But I think the Hoyo games are some of the best games in the world. Yeah, it spawns a lot of conversations and a lot of theories and just a lot of just fun times with people. I'm all here for it. I'm fully intend to play all 4 games and catch up. So I haven't played ZZ in a while, but that's going to be on the back burner a little bit. But I'll open ZZ maybe this week again. Honkai the Third is the primary, and then we're already caught up with HSR, but whenever the patch comes out, I'll do it the first weekend after the patch comes out. And then I'll play Genshin during the day. So the Elysian Realm people are dead in HI3. I threw my headset at what happened to it. She killed Himiko and the 13 Flame Chase. I'm just saying, I think we're gonna. I think there's a surprise with Himiko. I really do. The Sky people from HI3 spying her out and Walt catching them doing so, and so there's something really special about HSR Himiko that is abnormal compared to doubles you would see. All right. Like Welt didn't even care about Lochar or anyone. Like, I'm just saying there is something very, very special about Himiko. All right. That's all there is tonight. Thank you for everyone who's watching, and thank you everyone who will watch. I greatly appreciate the subs that everyone's giving me and the watch time. It's very important for my channel. We are well on pace to be to hit the 500 and hit the 3,000 watch hour time before May, which is exceptional. That's when my year ends on watch time. So thank you so much, everyone, for helping me out with that and working towards 1,000 after that, and so on and so on. All right. When are you playing Alpha, by the way? I would recommend you play it after Part 2 finishes, but you can play it after Part 25 if you want. Alpha. I'm confused. What's Alpha? APHO. What is that, a game? Yeah, part 25. I didn't realize so it's 25 part. I'm just kidding. Alpha is post Honkai Odyssey, a game mode in H. Okay. Why don't we aim for after chapter 25 then? I didn't Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but it's prologue to Alien Space. Okay. We can definitely take a look at it after you recommend chapter 25. So we'll look at it after chapter 25. What chapter are we on right now? We're still in the chapter 11. Like, geez Louise. I thought it was much farther. So we're still on chapter 11, and then you said it gets really good for these, but we'll aim after chapter 25, so after the remaining flames. Okay. Look at Sparkle Battle Suit in the Carnival Battle Suit. Okay, so where would I find that, I guess? Is in supplies? Starter supply. I just wanted to... She looks like she came off the Lafu. Right? There's Cyrene. I know she's not Cyrene in this game, but... Okay, Carnival Battle Suit. Alright. So, Sparkle has a battle suit right here. What's special about it? I guess I just... Unless you have Sparkle, right? I guess it works for all those characters. But I don't have Sparkle. I don't know if I want to roll for the battle suit. I don't have Sparkle. I don't have any of those characters. Because this isn't Sparkle, right? I wouldn't get Sparkle just for battle suit, right? What are these? Wait, so if I got this, I would be able to get Sparkle? Is that what you're saying? Like, Sparkle playable? I should have been rolling on this, so hold on. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sure I didn't get it in one roll. I got a Banya. Part 1. I'm getting lots of characters. So how many days does she have left? Two days, 11 hours. I might have to throw money into this. This is sad. Maybe I'll play Honkai in the afternoon tomorrow just so I can stack up. It would be cool to have Sparkle. At least on one of my games. I don't even have her on HSR yet. Alright. Thank you again, guys. And thank you for showing me that, by the way. I did not realize that was actually Sparkle. Alright. Have a good night, guys. Oh, let me read your last thing. Manga timeline happens before HI3 happens. The timeline of the game or after the game of part 2. There's no in between. Okay. Good to know. Thank you, everybody. Manga does not supplement in-game chapters. It helps before the games. But the point that the manga is needed for a player that's playing the first time like me is questionable at best, in my opinion. Alright. We'll talk more about it on my next stream. I'm sure I'll be streaming the 3rd a lot over a week. I might even make Tuesday nights the permanent night for it. Let me think upon that, but I might just do that. Alright, Have a good night, everybody.